Friends, the time has come. The video is out. We will be ranking every 2025 Piggy skin from worst to best. This is the longest video I have ever made. It was certainly a challenge to make this video, but I know you guys don't want me to just make a huge long intro. I know you guys want me just to get straight into the action. So here we go. Every single 2025 Piggy skin, from the daily quest skins to the normal quest skins to the advent calendar skins, every single one of them. Here we go. Yeah, it's bad. It's pretty bad. This is probably the worst Piggy skin ever. Now, considering it's daily quest skins, I thought, okay, so they're not going to be the highest quality. But this is just the bottom of the barrel for me. Now, I know there are some Turquoise Mother fans out there, but I just do not understand you guys. Please enlighten me why the skin is good. It's not good, in my opinion. Bad. Before this, the Mother skin herself was already my least favorite Piggy skin just because of how boring it is. But this is just even worse. Just turquoise. Look at her dress. That is way too bright for me. It looks like a kid drew on her dress with a highlighter. She literally looks like a 2020 Piggy skin. And I'm not talking about the mid-2020 Piggy skins like Billy, Badgie, those kind of guys. I'm talking about first week of Piggy skins. She's literally just the worst version of OG little brother, but the dress is somehow even brighter than that. Now, I'm not trying to be so hateful. I'm happy we're finally getting alternate skins of a bunch of skins, but this one just does not do it for me at all. No. This skin is no. It's no for me. Literally, ever since the day the skin came out, I was thinking, yeah, this is definitely going to be last place. And you know what? I stand by that. This is easily the worst Piggy skin of 2025. Who knows? Maybe one day in the future, we'll get a proper Mother alternate skin. But for now, we're stuck with this abomination. That's all I'll say. Let's move on. Let's try and get a little bit more positive, okay? Let's try that.
He actually almost started choking. I don't want to seem like grandma again so soon. Jesus.
How am I supposed to be positive when we have another lazy recolor, and it's another one of a skin I don't really like that much? As some of you guys may know, I am not a fan of the original grandmother skin for one big reason. And that's because ever since she was remodeled all the way back in 2021, 5 years ago, her hat lost all of its texture, and it's all just one solid color. And it's been like that for 5 years. That's why I'm not a fan of the grandmother skin, because the redesign ruined it. Well, it didn't technically fully ruin it, it just made it worse. And it was already a redesign of a skin I didn't really care for all that much. But anyway, it's just another lazy recolor. I don't care for this one at all. Let's just move on.
I'm Peppa Pig!
What can I really say about Piggy dark dress? It's just Piggy with a dark dress and a white pupil, and she looks like old little brother's design. That's all I gotta say. To be fair, this probably could have been the worst, but if it weren't for the fact that Mother Turquoise has no glowing pupils and her dress is just way too bright, if none of those were an issue, then this probably easily would have been last place. But it's not. It's only the third worst on the list. So that's kind of an accomplishment, right? Congratulations, Piggy Dark Dress. You're still pretty bad, but hey, at least you're not last place, so that's nice at least. Give her a clap, guys. Nice. Guys, I don't think you understand. I'm gonna have to go through piles and piles of recolors just to get to the good stuff. Let's just keep going.
We're playing a tune and we're singing a song with a bing and a bong and a bing.
Hey guys, so currently I'm sick and I'm very plugged up right now. So if I sound weird, just know it's because of that. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Teacher Brown is not very good. And if you saw my daily quest skins video, you'll know that this is definitely one of the worst, and it still is one of the worst. One of the worst skins in general, I'd say. That dress color is just not appealing at all. It's too similar to her skin color. It doesn't fit at all. I don't understand someone who would willingly play as this skin, unless you're just like a new player who just got it through the daily quests. I couldn't tell you. So overall, this skin is pretty sucky. I don't like it. It's not very good. It's kind of poo-poo. It's literally brown. Teacher Brown. Poo-poo. So anyway, yeah, I'm making toilet jokes now, okay? Let's just move on.
Beep, beep, I'm a sheep. I said beep, beep, I'm a sheep.
And getting out of the bottom 5 of the list, we have Sheepy Green. What else do I say? It's just Sheepy, but she's wearing a green dress and a green bow on her head. I can't with this, guys. There's quite literally nothing to this skin, but I will say it's better than her default counterpart. I like the green a little bit better than the blue, so that's all I'll say with that one. It's okay. At least we're getting this one out of the way, so that way, when we're far into the list, I can talk about a much better sheepy. But for that one, you guys, we'll just have to wait and see. So overall, this skin is pretty sucky, but I mean, quite a few of these daily quest skins are. So what else am I supposed to say, guys? Like, honestly.
Come on, Bullwinkle, we're going to Taco Bell!
Wow, this is going to shock some of you guys, but I do not like Marcus Blue. I do not care for this one at all. I'm telling you guys, you don't know how much a color scheme matters on a Piggy skin. Just even one single part of the Piggy skin can be a different color, and it can mess up the entirety of the skin. And just everything went wrong with Blue Marcus. I do not care for this one at all. I was considering putting it in the bottom 5, but I decided to give him a little bit of mercy. Seriously, I can't with this guy. It's so ugly. It literally looks like those little kid watercolor paint pictures. You guys know what I'm talking about. He literally looks like that. He looks like one of those coloring sheet books, but the kid did not care about good colors at all. Ugh, I'm grasping at straws, guys. I don't know what to say. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's ugly. My favorite color is blue, but it's so ugly on Marcus. If you're gonna make him blue at all, make it a much darker blue. Make it like a navy blue. Then it'll maybe fit better. Or do like a blue and black color scheme. Well, that's kind of what it is. But make a really dark blue with a black color scheme. That would look much better. But instead, we're stuck with this bright, saturated blue mess. And I just don't like it. I'm sorry to all of you Marcus Blue fans, but it's been foreshadowed ever since the thumbnail of the Daily Quest skins video, with Blue Marcus being on the thumbnail, even though he wasn't in the bottom 5. But luckily, he's not in the bottom 5 in this video. He's in the bottom 6. So congratulations, Blue Marcus. You still suck a lot. Indeed, that's what the skin looks like. It looks like a giant walking fart. Oh, what's this? Finally, an alternate skin for the book 1 version of Doggy. I wonder what it's gonna be. Oh, what? He has really bright saturated green colors on his shirt. Oh, he looks like a fart. He looks gassy. Wow, what a great alternate skin. Okay, in general, I'm not trying to hate on Minitune. I know these were just really simple skins that were being made, but I can't help but just clown on some of them. No hate to Minitune. I love Minitune. I love that man, but come on, guys. We could have done so much better with this guy. Like, the original Doggy skin, super bland. I don't care for it all. But we could have done better, at least with this one, not make it actively worse. I would unironically play as normal Book 1 Doggy more than this one. This one is just... I don't know. I don't really like this one. I'm sorry. But on the bright side, we get to talk about a different Doggy skin later on. Actually, I think 2 Doggy skins. We get to talk about 2, and they're both better than this one. So, let's keep going. Orange Father? More like Orange Fanta. Orange Fanta, yeah. That's a good joke. Again, what do I say? What do I say about this guy? There's not much to him. Now, actually, fun fact. According to the Piggy Wiki, Orange Father and Turquoise Mother are supposed to represent their original designs, but color swapped. What I mean by that is Father's old design, when he was based off Daddy Pig, used to wear turquoise, and back then, Mother used to wear orange, based off her Peppa Pig counterpart. So I heard this is like a reference, possibly. I don't know. That's all I can think of with these skins. It's just like okay, like it's just fine. Once again, you don't know how much the color matters on a Piggy skin, because this looks significantly worse than original Father. So let's just move on. What do I say about him? What do I say about this guy? Seriously. Dakota looks sunburnt. That's all I'm going to say. He looks sunburnt. And it looks like his helmet got a little bit rustier. That's all I'm going to say. You know, I am realizing how negative I'm going to be in this video. How I'm starting off super negative. But later on in the video, I'm going to be probably the most positive I've ever been in a Piggy ranking video. Just you wait, you guys. Soon will be out of the slop, and we will be into the glory, the amazing stuff, the beauty. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's go. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Come on, chop, Drew. Hey, so sorry to the guy in the chat that said, why does Spidella low-key look good in red? Because I do not feel that way for the skin at all. This red does not fit her at all, in my opinion. They literally look like Christmas pajamas. Look like she's wearing like these goofy, cartoony Christmas pajamas. That's what it looks like to me. Maybe if you made the the dress underneath her coat, maybe if you made it like white or something, that'd probably look better. Or make her coat like a darker red, that probably would be better. But my god, this is just another ugly Daily Quest skin. Like, seriously guys, let's be honest here. Come on. Be honest. Does this unironically look good? No. So let's keep going. Female Clowny. Very goofy skin, I will say that. I mean, it's not the worst idea for a Daily Quest skin. It just could have been done a lot better. Just in my opinion, the wig is way too small. It's really small. It doesn't look good at all in my opinion. And we can all admit that the colors are too bright, right? Like her dress, that blue's way too bright. Right? Am I right? Let's be honest. Would you unironically use this skin? Who in their right mind would unironically use this skin? I am taking default Clowny any day over this one. Because believe it or not, I actually like default Clowny. I think it's a goated skin. Not enough to be an S tier, but it's still really cool. But this one, they just did Clowny so dirty. So yeah, not a big fan of this one, so let's keep going. Archie Green. Once again, it's the doggy green effect. This doesn't really feel fitting for Archie. Doesn't really feel fitting for the sea in general. And once again, he looks like a fart. So, I've explained it with doggy. Let's keep going. Red Toby. It's not too bad. I mean, like, it does feel like more like a cartoony firefighter theme. But it is a little bit too bright in my opinion. Maybe just darken the red a little bit more, and then I probably would have put him a little bit higher. But hey, I mean, it's not bad. I mean, at least we're out of the F tier. At least we're in the D tier, at least. We've been out of F tier for quite a few skins, but it's okay. Just overall, it's not the worst, but it definitely could be better. But hey, at least it's not abhorrent like some of the previous Daily Quest skins have been. Shockingly, Moopy is pretty far down on the list. Now, I don't downright hate the skin, but it's easily one of the weakest extra skins ever. Well, scratch that. I think it is the worst extra skin, but I'm not saying it's terrible. I just feel like the skin works better as like a developer joke skin. But he is pretty goofy. I do like Moopy. He's a goofball. But there are a lot of skins that I prefer over him. And I don't think there's a single bad extra skin. I think all of them are actually pretty good. But some, like Moopy, not as much. So yeah, Moopy, I don't hate you, but it's not like that, man. I gotta put you down on the list, man. I'm sorry about that. So, before the Daily Quest skins, Father was actually going to be last place in the ranking. And that's not because the skin is downright terrible. It's really boring compared to a lot of the other ones. Now, I'm not saying the skin is downright horrible. I'm really happy Father got a redesign. I feel like that was one of the most needed things for a Piggy skin. Little Brother and Father had to be redesigned. But this one just does not hold up with some of the other ones. Like, the skin it's fine. Father is just fine. He's like a C tier skin. He's not the absolute worst, but he's not really that good either. Anyway, I'm not going to keep going in depth about Father. Come on, guys. Let's be real here. When are you going to unironically play as Father? Any versions of Father, him or his orange version. Really think about that. Now let's move on. Ray's Red is also fine. He's definitely fine. And I do think this is a slight improvement from the original Ray skin, actually, I can't lie. I really like the golden gear, and I really like the red. I think that fits him pretty good. But my god, all the Ray's skins have the same problem. The jump scare sound is atrocious. It's crazy how Ray's went from a super interesting and cool skin to an absolute joke thanks to his jump scare sound being changed into what sounds like a siren. Come on, guys. We can all agree the original jump scare sound was better. It was literally, he was always like, he was on some now we got this sound. I can't stand it. It's too goofy. I don't like it. But this skin is fine. Like, it's perfectly fine for a daily quest skin. And yeah, it's not too bad. I do like it. But not as much as some of the other ones. Like, it's fine. If I was forced to play as it, I would not complain. But, you know, I'm not really seeing myself going out of my way to play as Red Rays of all skins, especially all skins in 2025. And continuing the list of perfectly okay Piggy skins, we have Red Dino Piggy. Actually, 2 red skins in a row, actually. That's pretty crazy. Once again, he's just fine. I'm pretty sure I originally said I like this one better than original Dino Piggy, but I don't know. To be honest, I am starting to like original Dino Piggy a little bit better. I don't know, I think the green just fits more in my opinion. But like I said, this one is just fine. It's just like okay, like it's fine. Let's just keep going. 3 red daily quest skins in a row? How could it be? Yeah, next up is Little Brother Red, and this one is just fine. It's Georgie's appearance in the Winter Holiday chapter with him with the red coat, and that's about it. I think it's neat. It's a perfectly fine, serviceable skin. Maybe I might play as it every now and then because I like Little Brother, but I guess, but that's really about it for this one. That's certainly one of the skins of all time. And next up is regular Little Brother, and I actually like this one a little bit more than the other ones. First of all, Little Brother finally getting a redesign is just the bee's knees. I love that. Also, is it just me? Or is the blue color on this skin better than the actual normal Georgie character in the game? Literally, look at it. Like, it's not too saturated. I feel like Georgie's clothes color is a little bit too bright, but this is the perfect shade of it. I just think it's really fitting, and that's why I like the skin quite a bit than some of the other ones. But at the end of the day, it's still a really basic skin, so what else am I supposed to say about it? Not saying it's bad, but I certainly do like this one quite a bit, actually. But I don't like it too much because I don't want to have a huge bias and put him any higher on the list, because I don't think he deserves to be higher. Other than that, let's continue. Wow, Coley Orange, another just okay skin. Yawn. I think I'm getting tired of talking about all these just okay daily quest skins. So you know what I'm about to do? I'm gonna start speedrunning a few of these. That's right, baby. I want to get to the interesting stuff. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start rapid firing through these skins, because I'm pretty sure you guys don't care about these guys really, but they have to be on the list just simply because they have to. They're 2025 skins. They have to be on the list. So we'll just finish off Coley Orange. Coley Orange, it's just okay. I'm not a huge fan of the colors, and I think yellow fits better. Okay, let's try and get some of these over with quickly. Kitty White. I mentioned before I liked it, but it's just whatever, honestly, compared to all these other ones. It's a nice color scheme, but that's about it. It has a sliding effect, and it's nowhere near as good as the other kitty skin we're going to talk about later. So, yeah, this is just okay. It's just, I don't care for it, so let's just move on to the next one. Blue Mimi. She's just okay. I like the original Mimi better. I just like her purple vibe better. Also because her pupils don't really go well with the color of her dress now and stuff. It's whatever. It's definitely a downgrade from the original Mimi skin. So yeah, I won't really see myself playing this one. I'd rather play as the original 100% every single day. So let's continue. Hey guys, editing Drew PK3 here, and I'm here to say that I'm also not going to be doing a transition jingle for every single daily quest skin. I just think that's going to be kind of tedious, and really, it's going to be grasping at straws really to find a sound for each and every one of them. So we're just going to be rapid firing through the rest of these daily quest skins without the transition jingle. So let's keep going. Next up, we have Memory Inverted. This one is just fine. I liked it more when I first got it, but it's honestly just okay. I do think the concept of Memory having inverted colors is super unique, and I'm really happy we got a Memory alternate skin finally. But once again, it's just kind of mediocre at best. Tigry Blue is a massive step up from the original Book 1 Tigry, but it's still just an okay skin. The best part about the skin is that he's wearing pants. That's it. That's the best part. I will say I like the purple shirt better than blue. I just think it fits Tigry more. And yeah, that's all I'll say. It's fine. It's just like a simple, maybe high C tier skin. That's about it. Green Kona, also known as K-Clip Green. Red is better. I'm sorry. This is another instance where the color on the Daily Quest skin is just, it's too bright. It's too bright in my opinion. Too saturated. Just not really a big fan of how bright the green is. If it was like a dark forest green, then yeah, that'd be way better. Until then, all we have is this, but I'm not going to complain too much because Kona by himself is pretty cool, even his original version. Hey guys, editing Drew PK3 back here again, and I'm just going to say, it's starting to get really tedious going through every single Daily Quest skin and really trying just grasping at straws, trying to find something, just anything noteworthy to say about these guys. I really don't care, so I hope you guys don't mind. I'm going to skip around a little bit more. I'm just going to be listing off the skins in order until we get to like the actual good original skins, so let's just keep going. Next up we have Bunny Purple, White Robbie, Red Rash, Inverted Zompiggy, Soldier Black, Ellie Red, and Foxy Blue. Oh, what's this? Oh, we have an actual original skin. Let's get to that, shall we? Piggy.exe is a really fascinating skin in my opinion. Just look at her. This is so goofy. This is like the goofiest Piggy skin ever, probably. Now, I will say we're past the bad skins. We're past those guys. We're past the mediocre skins. We're just into like the okay skins now, and this skin is just honestly, it's okay in my opinion. Like, it really is. Like, it's funny that it exists. This skin's existence is funny, but I will not actively go out of my way to play as it that much. But I do think she's pretty unique. She reminds me of all the monsters in the Survive the Killers in Area 51 Roblox game, which is pretty cool. But other than that, it's fine. Like, it's just a fine skin. Like, it's a very unique skin, and I really think you can expect for this to come out of a modern day extra skin in Piggy. Just something goofy and not meant to be taken seriously. So yeah, not a bad skin at all. I don't hate it, but I don't like absolutely adore it either. I just think it's fine. Like, she's fine. She's just fine, but she is unique at the same time. And with that, let's go through some more of these Daily Quest skins. So going forward, we have Zizzy Pink, Berry Green, Torture White, Green Parasy, Blue Badgie, Purple Alphys, Gray Giraffe, and Blue Budgie. And, oh, what's this? We have another original skin, and it's a community skin. Let's look at this. Okay, we are finally into the actual good skins. And to start off, we have the Malevolent. Now, if you were playing with me when I was playing as the Malevolent, you do know that I do have some issues with this guy. I have some problems with him, though. He's good, but there's definitely a lot of flaws to him. And if you're looking at the screen, I think you can tell exactly what it is. The animations, I don't want to sound rude. The animations are mediocre. I'm sorry. I'm not a big fan of the animations at all. They kind of take the skin down a lot for me. I just cannot take it seriously. I can't take how his giant scythe clips through his wrists and not his hand. It's just too off-putting for me. That's my biggest issue with the skin. It's the animations. They're not good. I'm sorry. They're just not very good. But design-wise, really cool. I think this is extremely unique. The Malevolent looks creepy, and he has like multiple different themes, which is super cool. Literally everything else about the skin is awesome. It's just the animations. I'm sorry. Just, if this skin had like cleaner, more well put together animations, then he probably would have been pretty high. But you never know. The animations on a Piggy skin really do matter. So unfortunately, he's a little bit lower on the list. But hey, at least he's not at the bottom with all the other Daily Quest skins. I think he's pretty cool. He just needs new animations. Now, I'm finally done skipping through a bunch of Daily Quest skins, because now the quest skins that will be further on the list are actually pretty good, and I actually want to talk about them instead of just skipping through them because I have nothing to say about them. And the next skin is a quest skin, so let's get to that one. Next up is White Skelly. He placed 5th place in my best Daily Quest skins video. And you know what? I still stand by that. He's still really awesome. The only issue I have with this skin is that he has a sliding effect, which does take the skin down a bit for me. But I don't want to be too negative because I just spent the last 20 minutes being negative, so let's look at this guy. This is definitely a huge glow up from the original Skelly. He has glowing white pupils and his teeth are more detailed too. He looks like he's more filled with life compared to his original counterpart. And I will say, this is better than his original counterpart. And I'm already a huge fan of the original Skelly. I have so many positives to say about the skin. I think it's a really unique Daily Quest skin, and I'm really happy Skelly finally got an alternate skin. All I wish is that he didn't have the sliding effect. That's all. That's it. If that got removed, then I'd probably use him way more. But until then, he's still pretty cool for the most part. So, let's move on. Wei Min is actually pretty cool. I've kind of grown a soft spot for her over the past few months. I think she's pretty unique, and I do think her animations are really good too. And I love the butterfly. Now, myself, I know nothing about Chinese culture, but if I have any Chinese fans, let me know what you think about Wei Min. Do you think she's pretty cool or not? Because I think she's kind of cool. But yeah, the animations are probably the most unique thing about this skin. I love how the butterfly plays a role in her idle animation and her jump scare animation. As in her jump scare, the butterfly gets in front of the player, and then she swats at the butterfly to get it away, and then she attacks the player while doing it. I think that's pretty cool. I love her color scheme too. I just can't really find like a big negative thing to say about the skin. It's pretty cool that we got some representation in Piggy too. So yeah, I think she's pretty cool, and let me know what you guys think about her. And like I said, if I have any Chinese fans, what do you think about Wei Min? Now, we're finished with her, so let's move on to the next one. Moopy Alternative. Now that I'm thinking about it, isn't it a little bit strange that all of their alternate skins, if they have alternate in the title, they're called alternate, but this one's called alternative? That's just been on my mind a little bit ever since I got this skin. But yeah, this is definitely way, way better than normal Moopy. I think this is an extremely unique skin. Pretty sure it was Mark Mixie who made it. He absolutely cooked with this. But yeah, I think this skin is just, it's so goofy, I can't take it seriously at all. It's just like a little chunky Minitoon skin. And I love how the theme is just Minitoon beatboxing the Book 1 main menu. I think that's goofy. I like goofy skins like that. Come to think of it, it really feels nice that now in the modern day of Piggy, we can finally have some skins that are just goofy and don't care at all. Just have simple, goofy, fun skins, and they don't have to be all serious or scary like how they were back then. We could just have something for fun, and I think that's something good for Piggy. It's kind of like Fortnite. Like, all Fortnite skins back then were like original, and nowadays we have like so many collaborations with like a bunch of cartoons and all that stuff. See, I know that's weird just to mention Fortnite of all things when talking about a Piggy skin in a ranking video, but you know, I do be like that sometimes. So yeah, Moopy Alternative, really goofy, huge step up from original Moopy, and yeah, I think it's actually pretty good. The Whisper, I used to not be a big fan of him, but I've kind of realized that he's pretty cool actually. I think it's really cool that we got an axolotl skin in the game finally. And just like Pum Piggy and Carver, he has a pumpkin head. I think that's pretty cool, and I love the little bugs that fly around him too. And one big thing about the skin that I think about when I think about the skin... Wow, I just totally stuttered my words there. The jump scare, that's what I'm trying to say. The jump scare, his laugh, like the quality, like the audio quality of his laugh, it reminds me of the Halloween decorations in people's yards when I used to go trick-or-treating when I was like 6, 7 years old. Like they always have like those witches out there that do all that cackling and stuff, and the quality of the laugh in this jump scare sounds like that. That's just the biggest thing I think about with the skin. Yeah, I think he's really cool, but I won't see myself using him as much as some of the other community skins, just because, I don't know, I just think the other ones are better. But this guy's still cool, nonetheless. Next up is another Daily Quest skin that deserves to be talked about, Officer Doggy White. Right off the bat, this guy is so much cleaner than his original counterpart. Just his outfit looks better. They removed the face cheeks. And overall, just a massive glow up from the original Officer Doggy skin. I really like this guy. I think he's really cool. Just overall, everything about the skin is a massive step up from the original Officer Doggy. I'm a huge fan of this guy. I can't imagine anyone who would take original Officer Doggy over this one. Anyway, I'm glazing this guy like crazy, so let's move on. Next up is Daisy Military. This is one of the 2 alternate skins for Daisy that came out this year. This one and Daisy Fashionista. I'm telling you guys, just wait till you see where I put her on the list. But anyway, Daisy Military, she's cool. I like the military outfit, but she has a sliding effect, which I'm not a big fan of, honestly. But I like her design. It's cool, but I can't put her any higher than this. If she didn't have the sliding effect, then she could probably be higher. But unfortunately, she's stuck in this place right now because of the sliding effect. But overall, she's pretty cool still. I do wish she had a different weapon besides just her, generic wooden board. But oh well, there's nothing we could do about it now. So yeah, Daisy Military, it is pretty good, but not as good as her other alternate skin, which we will get to soon. Or maybe not soon. Maybe it might take a little longer. Who knows? Until then, let's move on. Now we have White Mari. It's cool. It's a cool skin, but we all know that Mari Noir beats the skin definitely. Still cool, not bad at all, but there's better skins than this one. Still cool. I don't know. Just this one and Mari Noir are basically the same skin. Just Mari Noir is just cooler. So let's just keep going. Next up is Bobby, this goofy chibi piggy skin. I don't know why people are so harsh on the skin. I think he's pretty cool. I literally saw a TikTok where someone was like, why is he so slow when he's on a skateboard? Girl, let me see you down for a second, okay? All piggy skins have the same speed. They're not going to make him fast because that'd be unfair. Dummy. But anyway, Bobby is super cool. His animations are extremely unique. I think my favorite thing about the skin is the facial features. His face is very kawaii, and I think it's pretty cool. Not a lot of piggy skins do things like this. In fact, I think this is the only piggy skin to have a face like that, and I think it's pretty cool. But also, why is there a question mark on his shell? What does that mean? Who knows? We might never know. Boy, I like Bobby. He's pretty cool, but not as cool as some of the other community skins. But hey, I'd say he did pretty good on the ranking list. So, let's move on. I think this is the first advent calendar skin on the list. I could be wrong though, but next up we have Felix Great Performer. Now, I really did not care for him when he first came out, but that does not mean he's a bad skin. In fact, I think he's a pretty good skin. I love his outfit, and I love his updated head model too. Like I said in one of my advent calendar videos, his face, he looks chunky. He looks chubby a little bit. But yeah, the skin, design-wise, is really good. But he does share the same animations as both of his original counterparts. But honestly, I mean, who cares at this point? Why does every single alternate skin have to have, entirely new animations? I don't know. But like I said before, if the design itself is good, then I think having the same animations is okay and acceptable. Just as long as the design is something super noteworthy. So yeah, Great Performer Felix, not bad at all. I think he's pretty unique. But he is the weakest advent calendar skin, I can't lie. Doesn't make him bad. It just puts him at the bottom in terms of advent calendar skins. So, let's move on. Next up is Glitchy. After so long, we finally have Glitchy as a piggy skin. But what's this I see? It has a sliding effect. Aw, dang. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest fan of piggy skins with the sliding effect. But I've been talking about the sliding effect a lot. But Glitchy is still really cool. And it's really nice that we finally got her as a skin. There was once times where people thought that she would never be a piggy skin, and she finally is. So yeah, Glitchy's pretty cool, and she really does feel like an early extra skin, and not just a modern daily quest skin. If she was awarded when getting the donut badge in the Ready Player 2 event, then that would make more sense. But still, getting her as a daily quest skin is still really cool, and I like it. I don't really have anything, oh my god, stutter. That's all I do is stutter. Anyway, I don't have anything else to say about the skin, so let's just move on. Now we have Green Delta. Now that I think about it, Green Delta and White Torture are kind of if the bots were swapped from their respective Chapter 11 maps. Like if Delta were the bot for Outpost, this is what he would look like. And if Torture was the bot for Camp, then he would look like his white counterpart. That's basically all I have to say about this skin. It's just Delta, but not nearly as cool as original Delta. I just think the white looks better. But still, cool nonetheless. We did it, guys. We're officially halfway through the ranking video. I just got done recording a bunch of audio for this part. I got from Piggy.exe all the way to Green Delta. It feels like a huge accomplishment. I'm just ready to keep going. So let's keep going. We're halfway through. We can do this. I can do this. I can get this video out. So let's just move on. We did it, guys. Regular Dessa finally has an alternate skin, even if it's just a daily quest skin. Still, I'm a huge fan of purple Dessa, but I don't know which one I like better. I don't know if I like the teal better or the purple. I honestly can't tell. I can't make a decision. But still, I'm a big Dessa fan, and just her getting alternate skin makes me happy. Everything I like about original Dessa, the design, the animations, the jump scare, the audio, all of that, it's all onto this skin as well. So yeah, big fan of Dessa Purple, but it's very polarizing for me to choose which one I like better. And hey, we're not completely done with Dessa yet, because there's another Dessa skin that we're going to be getting into later on the list. So stay tuned for that one. But overall, this skin, still really cool. I like it a lot. Let's move on. Guesty is one of the most unique skins in the game, in my opinion. He's a Roblox guest from a Piggy fan game imported into Piggy. Now that's just super cool. Like I said before, in the modern day and age of Piggy, having these kind of skins is just really cool and unique. We have a full-on Robloxian skin in Piggy. That's cool, and I like it a lot. Really cool concept. The skin is freaky, creepy, and I love how detailed the skull is too. I think he's a really unique community skin and just a really unique Piggy skin all around. I don't really have anything negative to say about the skin besides the really huge red glow that can kind of give away your location a little bit, but that's all I have to say about this skin. Only negative thing I have to say about the skin, that's what I meant to say. But still, I like Guesty a lot. Next up is the other alternate skin for Archie, but wait, it's not actually Archie, it's Kenneth. That's right, one of Archie's daily quest skins is actually Kenneth. And wow, this is such a huge upgrade from the green Archie. Now, to be honest, I did wish it had different animations, but, I mean, it's a daily quest skin. I mean, what are we going to do about it? Like, come on, guys. But it's still cool. We finally have one of the other ship crew members as a skin. I like that. Maybe, possibly in the future, we can get Bobby and Pepper too, but I don't know if that will happen or not. But hey, getting at least one of them is a good start, am I right? All right, let's keep on now. Next up, we have the next doggy skin that came out this year. It's a community skin. Masked Doggy. Now, this is a good skin. I like him a lot. But I have to admit, he's super overglazed. That's one thing I'll say about him. He's crazy glazed. But the skin is awesome. I like how lifeless he looks. But in his jump scare, his red pupil comes out and then he attacks you. And his appearance takes on Jason Voorhees. So this is one of the, I think, 2 community skins that reference a horror movie character. And the other one we'll get to soon. But yeah, Masked Doggy is super cool. I like him a lot. Probably is the best doggy skin. Actually, no. He is the best doggy skin. I just corrected myself. He is the best doggy skin. It's crazy how this year we got the worst doggy skin and then we got the best doggy skin all within about a month. But overall, Doggy Masked is certainly a treat. Yes! We're finally here! I finally get to talk about Katie uniform again! Now, as y'all know, I'm a huge Katie stan, and this skin is delightful. It's really nice we got another uniform skin, because back then, Minitoon said he wasn't going to make any more TSP uniform skins, but he did. He added the Daily Quest version of Katie. So yes, I like this skin a lot. I think it looks cleaner than the NPC version of Katie. And hot take, I might like this version more than her alternate skin from Season 5. Crazy statement, I know, but come on guys, I can't help it. I like the skin a lot. Just happy overall that we got another alternate skin for Katie, and I'm very happy about it. Very happy about the skin's existence, and that's all I have to say about her. Next up is day 31 in the advent calendar. We have the Philip skin. Right off the bat, I'm very happy Philip got some more attention, and he finally got a skin. All other TSP members get a skin, and he was last to get it. And this one does not disappoint. So the design is simple, but hey, Philip is a simple looking character, so the outfit fits him pretty good. It's a very nice suit, he has nice white gloves, and he carries a handgun. And in his idle animation, he twirls it. That is crazy aura. So yeah, overall, it's nice that Philip finally got some love. And he finally got the skin that he deserved. So overall, I just like the skin. I don't really know what there is to say about him. Other than he's cool, and I like that he got a skin finally. It's just one of those skins that's higher on the list because it's good. and I just don't really have anything else to say about it. So, that's all I have to say about him. Moving on. Next up is Ray's Crystallized, another advent calendar skin. Now, I have come to like him a little bit more than I did when I first got him, but I still don't like him too much. I do think he's better, but not as great as some of the other skins. His design is very flashy, and I actually really like his redesigned head model. I say he's a more simple skin to have later on the advent calendar, but that doesn't mean he's bad. I like both simple and detailed skins. But overall, Ray's Crystallized is simple, but he's still good. Next, we have the other alternate skin for Felix, and it's a daily quest skin, Felix Red. Overall, I do believe this is the best Felix skin. He looks the cleanest. His original design, the shirt doesn't look too great, it looks a little bit weird. And then Performer Felix is still good, but just not as great as this one. This one, I think, has the best color scheme. I think it fits Felix very well. That's really my main selling point for this skin. It just looks the best out of all Felix skins. That's why he's higher than the other ones. I have nothing else to say about him, so let's continue. Next up is the only community skin in the advent calendar. We have Dimitri. Now, as the time recording this, there are some controversies going around about the skin and its creator. But let's set all this aside and pretend like this skin may or may not be based off something very controversial in the world. So let's look at Dimitri himself. This skin is eerily similar to Fergus, but not too much, and he does look a little bit original. It's just the black side of his face and then the insolence eye. It does resemble Fergus quite a bit, and they're both part of the military. But I still like the design, I'm not trying to hate on it. I like his animations, love the way he marches forward, and his jump scare is pretty brutal too. He throws you onto the ground and stomps on your face. And I think one of my favorite things about the skin has to be the voice lines. I'm not gonna lie, I actually think they're pretty cool voice lines. And he's one of the few skins in the game to have voice lines. So I think Dimitri's pretty cool, but he does kind of resemble Fergus a lot, and there's some controversy going around with this guy. But I'm just gonna throw all that aside and just say the skin's pretty good. Next is yet another advent calendar reward skin. We have Tarantula Spidella. Now, she did have another design before this one on screen, and people hated it so much that she got entirely redesigned. Was the old one really that bad? I don't think so. I don't think it's the worst advent calendar skin. And to be honest, Tarantula Spidella's old design I thought was actually better than normal Spidella. I thought it looked decent, actually. It had a little bit more going on. But one issue is I feel like this one has a little bit too much going on. But that does not mean it is a bad skin. It's really good, actually. I could be wrong, but I did hear she's supposed to have more of a Japanese aesthetic, which I think is pretty neat. And I like how her skin has a slight little pinkish tint to it. And I will say the design is better than original Tarantula Spidella's design, but it's still one of the weaker advent calendar rewards, in my opinion. That does not mean she's bad. She's really good, but not as good as some of the other advent calendar skins, or just some of the other skins in the 2025 list. Let's go, man. We're finally to my goat. We're at my goat Pony costume. Now, I love Pony. He's such a goofy goober. I love him. I love him in the game. And I am so happy we finally got a skin of his Halloween design in the Mansion chapter. And the fact that it's an alternate skin of Pony puts it way higher for me. Something else about the skin that I mentioned before is the leaf particle trail that he leaves behind in his walk animation. That's really cool. It's really cool that Minitoon decided to add that, especially for just a simple daily quest skin. But he decided to add that, and that makes Pony costume a little bit more special. Just overall, a great alternate skin for a great character in a game. We all love our goofball virgin Pony. So, I enjoy the skin quite a bit. So, that's all I have to say. I just like him a lot. Let's move on. Next up, we have the Twins Dolls alternate skin, another reward from the advent calendar. I think this is extremely unique for an advent calendar skin. This one was made by Russell, and you can tell because there's so much little attention to detail put into this skin. Specifically Z, she's a little bit more worn down compared to Zuzi, and from what I've learned recently, her bell doesn't have the tiny little ringer part, which is basically a reference to how she's mute in the game. She doesn't talk. That's really nice. Just simple little details like that is what puts a skin higher for me. I love it when a skin has a lot of care put into it, just like this. So overall, a massive glow up compared to the original Twin skin. Twin skin already is still really good, but this one just takes the cake. I enjoy this one a lot. I think it's really nice and neat. Geez, I'm finally talking about Cornelia. Now, Cornelia is the bot for the Holiday Spirit chapter, and she's awarded for completing the chapter. And this skin, there is so many pros to the skin, but there's just one con to it. I'm going to go ahead and get that out of the way. The light she carries is so big, and it shines so bright, that it can basically give away your location. That's my only issue with this skin. If it didn't leak through the walls so much, and if it was just really small light, then yeah, she would be a little bit better. But that does not mean the rest of the skin is bad at all. First of all, her design is gorgeous. It's like actually beautiful. Her outfit's super pretty, and I love her head model. There was so much love and care put into the skin, and you can tell. And her theme is so dramatic and elegant. It's just really nice. Piano Vampire did an amazing job, as always. And I love how alive this skin looks. Like, if you just look at her face, you can tell. Like, there's a lot of care put into the facial features and all of that. Overall, there's so much to love about Cornelia. If only her light wasn't so bright and just shined less a little bit, she might have been a little bit higher. But hey, I say she still did really good on the list. Next up is another Advent Calendar skin. We got Baron. Let's go! Baron! He finally got a skin! Let's go! Now, this skin's really cool, but it doesn't exactly meet the levels of some of the other skins. I am happy we finally got to see what Baron's profession was. He was a lumberjack. I think his design really fits him, and the axe is really cool too. I love his idle animation. Just the way he looks around is really neat. And it's really cool that we got an actual original skin added to the Book 2 shop. It's been nearly 5 years since that. I'd say more 4 years, but just slightly near 5 years. But overall, this skin is pretty cool. I do like him. His design is a little bit more on the simpler side compared to some other skins, but that does not make him bad at all. I think it kind of enhances it, because we don't need to see all of these other characters that already have simple designs and something like super overly detailed. Because in my opinion, Baron's outfit has the perfect amount of detail. And stuff like that is what makes the skin pretty cool. Next up, we have Mari Noir. And like I said, it's just a cooler version of the Mari White alternate skin. I really love how animated this one is. Just everything, the idol, the walk, it's so much more animated than any of its previous counterparts. And that's what makes it really enjoyable for me. I know people don't like that one part in the idol animation, but my response, just stop crying and just get over it, honestly. And I know it's just kind of just a big Jack Skellington reference, which is pretty cool too. This is actually one of the multiple Piggy skins to be a reference to Nightmare Before Christmas, because have you seen what the Pigmas update basically was? But overall, really cool skin. I like it a lot, and I remember being really anticipated for it when I saw the leak for it on Twitter before the Advent Calendar released. So yeah, I like the skin. I think it's pretty cool. I don't think it's just cool. I think it is pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. I like it a lot. God, you guys don't realize how badly I've been wanting to talk about Percy Pike. Percy Pike is definitely one of the best community skins in the game. He is super cool. Everyone who worked on him did a fantastic job. His design, his glowing eye, just all of that, and his animations too. I love the animations. Probably my favorite thing about the skin, though, is the theme. I just love the way the theme sounds, especially like at the 40-second mark. Oh, wah, 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 wah. Like that. It's just, I like it a lot. It's really nice. It's really neat. That's what I meant to say. Overall, Percy Pike, he's such a treat. I like him a lot, especially the theme, dude. And fun fact, there's actually 2 Percys that released this year, and that other Percy we'll be getting to eventually. I'm telling you guys. Like, I know I keep saying this, but just wait till you see where I put him on the list. But yeah, I believe Percy Pike is the second best community skin, but he's beaten by one other, which is up next. The Psycho is super cool, guys. I don't think you understand how unique this skin is. Now, all the other community skins were made by at least 2 or more people, but the Psycho was made only by one guy. And that one guy absolutely cooked when making him. The Psycho is extremely unique. He's a Ghostface reference. He has a voice changer, and every time he gets a kill, he says a voice line. Sometimes he'll say, "So, what's your favorite chapter?" Or, "I love chasing my prey." Also, every time he gets a kill, his mask gets slightly dirtier. Just overall, the Psycho is without doubt the best community skin, and he's one of the most expensive skins in the game. I think he's about 700 tokens, I believe. Who doesn't like the Psycho? Everybody likes the Psycho. He's just an enjoyable, fun Piggy skin. That's what I'm trying to say. And that's what the community skins are about, to be just simple, purchasable skins, but also give creators a chance to have fun and just upload something they like into the game. And just overall, the community skins and just the inclusion of adding community skins is just a really good decision, and I'm really happy we have stuff like this now in Piggy. Really gives people a chance to show off their creativity and their work and passion. So that's why I love the Psycho. You know it, you love it, it's Devil Frostbite Matriarch. Now, guys, calm down now. I hear you screaming, guys, calm down. Just because Devil Frostbite Matriarch did not crack the top 30, that does not mean the skin is bad. I still like it a lot. It's extremely unique. Russell absolutely cooked on the skin like he does with every single skin ever. And the glitch did get fixed where it could barely fit through certain doorways and whatnot. It's a great advent calendar reward, but it's just personally, I don't like it as much as some of the other advent calendar rewards. That does not mean I hate it. I like the skin. It's super cool. It's extremely unique, but I just don't like it as much as the other ones. I'm weird like that. I have a weird bias like that. That's just how I be sometimes. I'm just weird like that. But Devil Frostbite Matriarch, super cool. Really cool, unique skin. This is the most Branched Realities looking skin I've seen in Piggy. Not saying that's a bad thing. I think it's unique. I think it's cool. But I feel like if I don't say it enough, then you guys won't understand. This skin is good. I just don't like it as much as the other ones. I still like it though. Really awesome. Definitely a skin. I can totally understand people loving it. And if you think the skin deserves to be number 1 on the list, then that's totally okay, and I understand that. But me personally, the skin's great. It's just not as great as the other ones. Toy Robbie? High five me, bro. Yeah, it was a really close tie with who was going to be higher. Toy Robbie or Devil Frostbite Matriarch. But I gave it to Toy Robbie for one specific reason. The stun animation. And the wind-up gear in the back. That's actually 2 things, but yeah. Robbie Toy's really cool. And I do wish I got the toy robot alarm trap from Season 6. That's the thing. I got basically every award from Seasons 1 to 5, but I never got the alternate trap skins. And Season 6, I didn't even bother. All I got was the Doggy Undercover player model. And of course, I didn't even get the trap. So if I did have the trap, then I'd be able to use this along with Toy Robbie. But unfortunately, I didn't get it. But that's okay, because Toy Robbie himself is still really cool. I love that they gave him new animations instead of just the simple, generic animations. Because when it comes to certain skins, there's times where I feel like they really do need new animations. And this one definitely needed it. If it had the same old Robbie animations, then probably wouldn't be as great. And I am very, very happy that the wind-up gear at the back actually spins while walking. I had this feeling that it just wasn't going to move at all during the walking animation, but they did not disappoint. Just overall, Toy Robbie is just a neat, fun skin that I'm happy it exists. Not my absolute favorite, but it's still just a fun treat. It's been a little while since I talked about the Chained, and I gotta say my opinions have changed quite a bit on her. And what has changed? Well, I think she's actually cooler. I never realized how awesome the Chained actually is. And the fact that she got so much hate when she came out, people were like, oh, this skin sucks, this skin's bad. No, it is not. This is super unique. It's one of the creepiest skins in the game, to be honest. It may not look like it, but there's a lot of attention to detail put into the skin. If you look closely in her idle animation, you'll see that her nose twitches a little bit. And even Axel Glow, the guy who made the skin, literally said, it's chained up. What do you want me to do with the animations? And yeah, you kind of made a point. The Chained overall, just with the audio too, just the haunting soundtrack, the ghostly sounding jump scare sound, just a lot of things about the skin, all of it, just gives off a ghostly, haunting vibe. And that's basically what Delirium is about. So I've come to like the Chained a lot more now. I think it's a solid A tier skin, I'm not gonna lie. The Chained deserves a lot more love. It's extremely unique, and it's just way overhated. I, for one, will be playing as the Chained quite a bit. Seriously, guys, please go give her some more love. She definitely deserves it. Where are my Chained fans at? Let's go, guys. Let's go. The Chained. Billy Winter Bison. How could you not love him? He's so cool. Now, I already explained why I love Billy Winter Bison, but I'll explain just give a basic synopsis of it. Really cool animations, really nice. The cape has realistic physics, which is super cool. Just overall, a really cool and big glow up from the original Billy skin. Winter Bison Billy is definitely a goated skin. And I think people should like him a little bit more, because he's cooler than meets the eye. And the fact that we finally got a Billy alternate skin is just the bee's knees. It's really cool. I have nothing else to say, so let's continue. We're making it, guys. We're making progress. We're in the top 30 now. And to start off the top 30, we have Red Craxacord. A really cool Daily Quest skin. And it never came out when I originally made the Daily Quest skins video. But this one is definitely a really good one. It's just Craxacord, but red. But that's okay, because the original Craxacord is still really cool. I tell you, back in 2021, when you saw someone using Craxacord, you knew you were done for. But nowadays, if I see a Craxacord user, I'm like, okay, I can probably deal with this guy. But back then, if you saw someone using Craxacord or Silzus, you're done. You're done, buddy. You're not getting out of there. But I'm rambling on too much about original Craxacord. Just, Craxacord Red is really cool. He kind of looks like Craxagon from Piggy Branch Realities a little bit, too. I just think he's neat. It's just really cool overall that Craxacord finally has an alternate skin. Even if it's just a recolor, it's still really cool, because original Craxacord is really cool, too. And as of now, Silzus and Pandy are the only Book 1 and Book 2 skins to normally be purchased, and they don't have an alternate skin. Book 1 Pandy is just sitting there, just in silence as she waits for her alternate skin, and Silzus just waits there as he waits for his alternate skin, but I don't know if we would ever get one. We'll just have to wait and see. The world may never know. But Craxacord Red, really cool. He's unique, and I like him a lot. Okay, now we're really starting to get there. And, to continue, we have Vulture. What's this, Drew PK3? Vulture below Horns? Yes, I believe Horns is better than Vulture, and I'm tired of pretending Horns is worse than Vulture. But this does not make Vulture bad. Vulture is still super cool. Now, Vulture's design is really neat. He's based off a character from Shipwreck 64, which is what he was in. Both he and Horns were part of the Shipwreck 64 collab in the AJ Alpaca campaign. Both of them were also modeled by Russell, so you know that he was absolutely cooking when making these guys. Vulture's cool, he's 64-bit, his animations are super stiff, especially in his idle if you look closely at his fingers. I love his walking animation. He uses his scythe like a cane. In his stun, he holds onto his chest and looks like he's struggling to breathe, kind of. It's like he's an elderly person, which could probably make sense since he's supposed to be based off the Grim Reaper. And his jump scare. His jump scare is really cool. Also in the player perspective too. There's a white flash that flashes across your screen once he gets you. Just overall, Vulture is such a delightful treat, and I really don't understand how people can hate on these skins. I think the reason people hate on Horns and Vulture so much is because they were super easy to get and people were absolutely using them like crazy when they came out. But let's just set all that aside and look at these skins themselves. These skins are extremely unique, and they definitely deserve a lot of love. And I feel bad for people who never got Horns and Vulture, even though they were super easy to get, so, I don't know. And just because I put Vulture below Horns, that does not mean Vulture is bad at all. It's still super good. It's still an A-tier skin. Seriously, guys, Vulture and Horns are kind of overshadowed just because people don't like them. But in my personal opinion, they definitely deserve a lot more love, because they're freaking epic. I already talked about Dakota Knight in my advent calendar video, so I'm just going to be speedrunning through why I like him so much. Absolutely fantastic design, great animations, really cool Knight skin. Just, he's super enjoyable. I think he's extremely unique, and I'm so happy that Dakota finally got a proper alternate skin. So much better than his red alternate skin. Get rid of that garbage. We have Dakota Knight. This skin is awesome. Genuinely, if you have both Dakota alternate skins, why would you ever play as the red one when you have Dakota Knight? Anyway, I'm getting really passionate about this, probably because we're finally getting to the good stuff on the list. Well, we've already been in the good stuff, just the amazing stuff. We're getting to the amazing, phenomenal stuff. Let's just keep going, guys. Next up is, I can't believe I'm finally saying this, the only 2025 skin I missed. Sterling. He is rewarded from getting the beta key for Pig64. I tried multiple times to get him, but I just could not find the right people, and this was way before I started playing with fans, so I just completely missed out on getting Sterling. And I do kind of regret it, because 2024 was the only year where I got every single skin, but not for 2025, which really sucks, because if I just had Sterling, then I could have kept my continuous streak 2 years in a row of getting every single Piggy skin that came out that year. But unfortunately not. But Sterling is still super cool. His theme is actually pretty good. It's really groovy. And his design is cool too. He's a squid, which is really cool, and I love his red glowing pupil, and his animation's really cool too, especially the jump scare. I just love the way he slams down onto you with his arms. I think it's really cool. Just in general, the 3 bots from Pig.64, their jump scare animations are pretty brutal, to be honest. But let's keep going so I can talk about those guys. So overall, Sterling's really cool. It kind of sucks that I missed out on him, but hey, it's okay because we got all the other skins that came out this year. So it's okay if I missed at least one, right? Right? Scold! It's Scold! Let's go! Now, Scold is really cool. It's one of the most neat and weird looking skins in the entire game. And it's weird because Scold and the next skin on the list are both skins that came out during Season 8, but I barely see anybody use them, but I only see people using the Twilight skins and the Jawbreaker way more than this guy, and the other skin next on the list. It sucks because Scold is extremely unique. It has such a unique model, and the animations are really good too, because you're literally animating like a walking hand. That's what you're doing, and all the fingers are its legs. And I'm pretty sure it was Flashcat Films who worked on this. They did a stellar job. This is super unique and awesome. And it's really cool, because I feel like in the future, Scold's gonna have another Rachna situation where people all over social media, well, TikTok specifically, are gonna be begging for the skin and just wanting the skin so bad because it was exclusive to the season. So I can definitely see something like that happening with Scold and the other Season 8 skins, but as of right now, I don't really see a lot of people talking about them. Especially Scold and the one we'll talk about next. So I like Scold. It's extremely unique, and that's all I have to say. It's really cool. Let's move on. Next up is another Season 8 skin. We have Decayed Teacher. Like I said, I feel like the skin's super underrated. Because at the time, she just released, people were like, oh yeah, that's cool. And then all they focused on were the Twilight skins and the Jawbreaker. But I think Decayed Teacher deserves some love too. She is really cool. She feels like the mad scientist Kona of Season 8. Where it's a really cool, unique, new version of an older Book 1, Book 2 skin. And I just like it a lot. I love her theme. It's a little bit creepy, but it's also nice to listen to, in my opinion. And just the design. Like, the design is just, like, slightly unsettling because you see that, like, Gloria's decaying. She's literally decaying. You can see her bones. Just look at her arm. And the weapon's really cool, too. Instead of just the usual basic rectangle yellow ruler that she had in her original skin, she has a sharpened ruler, which is actually super cool. I just love simple detail like that. And I do feel bad for the people that missed out on Season 8, because now they can't get awesome skins like this, which sucks. Really, Season 8 was probably one of the best seasons in terms of rewards. I remember the day Season 8 came out. It came out around noonish, 12 o'clock, and I was in the middle of my walk. So after I finished it, I came home, I grinded for a couple of hours, and then I went to go overnight dog sit for a friend of mine. And I was just over at her house. I was watching their dogs, and I was also just grinding like crazy on the season. It was kind of neat. It was just like a neat little experience, in my opinion. So yeah, I think Decayed Teacher, super cool. I think she deserves way more love because she's super underrated. The most underrated skin from Season 8, in my opinion. I will definitely see myself playing as the skin quite a bit. And if you yourself have Decayed Teacher, then you should play as her more because she's just awesome and I like her a lot. That's why she's so high on the list. And if you don't have her, Godspeed to you, because I feel bad, because she'll never come back, so I wish you luck. Hopefully you'll find some better skins. But yeah, I love Decayed Teacher, definitely A tier worthy. Alright, we're getting down to the W's and the X's now on the list. Now we have Delta War Machine. I already explained why I love this guy. He's just super cool. He's unique. I like him a lot. I love his minigun arms, his face, the mask, and I'm pretty sure he's an Iron Man reference. I could be wrong though. Just super cool. I love simple, but also super detailed skins like this. This is the perfect amount of simple and both detailed. We really should get more skins like this in the future. And it sucks because nowadays, even after it hasn't even been a long time since the Advent Calendar wrapped up, but it sucks because I never see anybody use the skin, which sucks because Delta War Machine is super cool. But I've talked about him enough. Let's move on. Gus is once again a really cool and unique skin. It's literally 3 pig gnomes stacked on top of each other, and Mark.exe just figured out how to make it work. And recently, from what I've heard, they were originally going to be somewhat like the Decaying Infected, where you get 1 gnome actually per round, but it looks different every single time, like with different outfit or pupil colors. I think that's really cool. But still, what we got is, I'd say, even better because of how unique it is. But I do agree Gus is a little bit overglazed, but I can also understand why, because just look at it. It's awesome. But I've talked about why I love Gus so much, so I don't think I'm going to continue to go on and just repeat what I've said before. But Gus is definitely worthy of being this high on the list, because just look at it. Look at them. Look at him. Whatever. It's awesome. Mark.exe, once again, absolutely cooked, as he always does, with every single skin. That's all I have to say. Gus is epic. Moving on. Indeed he is. Tigry TSP alternate managed to get into the top 25 on the list. And I already explained why I love this skin, but I'll do it again. This is my favorite design of Tigry. I just love the jacket, I love the purple scarf, I just think it fits the best with him. I'm just a big fan of Tigry in general. I love the breakout chapter, I think it's really cool, and I just like the Tigry skin in general. I like most of the Tigry skins, well, basically all of them. I like all the Tigry skins. Even the normal book 1 version I think is fine. But this is, without doubt, the absolute best Tigry skin. I am so happy he's playable now, and it just makes me so happy. When I think of Tigry, I think of this design. And the fact that he finally has an alternate skin with this design is just the bee's knees. I've already said that way. I gotta come up with some new sayings. But, this is, the goat's cheese. No, that doesn't make sense. This is, it's good. It's good. It's great. It's amazing. I love it. Love Tigry, and I love this design. Dino Piggy plushie. How can you not love it? I already talked about why I love Dino Piggy plushie.
I don't know where he's going on the ranking yet, but
synopsis.
He will be
very great
pretty
design.
good on the list.
Once again,
that's all
another
I'll
skin
say.
made by Russell. He absolutely cooked when making this guy. I love his remixed theme. I love his new animations, and the fact that his hands have pins, like sewing pins. That's just awesome. There's so much detail put into the skin. So much love and care for a skin that was only day 11 in the advent calendar. That's crazy. We were getting so much peak on only like the first week and a half. We were just getting so much. Just the whole advent calendar in general. It was the best Christmas update for Piggy by far. It was the best update for Christmas. And I stand by that. I have no idea how any other Christmas update in the future will top the 2025 one. But overall, skins like Dino Piggy plushie are why I love the advent calendar. Just really good, amazing skins. Next, we have Icebreaker Toby. I'm just going to speed run through this one. Really cool. He's like a Mr. Freeze parody, which is really cool. I love his gun. There's so much detail put into him. Just really cool. Overall, the best Toby skin. It's really crazy how this and Toby skin are supposed to be the same person. It's nutty. But this skin is really cool. I love it a lot. He deserves a lot of love. I explained why. I just love him a lot. I just can't figure out why I like him so much. Let's move on. Next up is my favorite daily quest skin, Pandy TSP alternate. Like I said before, it's really shocking she's this high on the list. I don't know. I just love her design. I just think it's really nice. I love the color scheme. I love her updated head model too. Just overall, she's just such a simple, nice skin. I'm just so happy this skin exists. It's essentially a remodel of her book 1 version, but I think it's more than just a redesign. I think it's just a nice, unique skin. It's just something simple and enjoyable. This is my favorite Pandy skin. I like it a lot. It's just something nice, and that's what I like about it. And I don't really have much else to say about this skin. I just like her a lot, so let's continue. We're really getting there, guys. Now we have Sparky. Holy crap, this is a good skin. But my god, this skin is overglazed to all hell. But I also understand why. Sparky is the most expensive skin in the game, but he's also one of the coolest skins in the game as well. His design is really great. Once again, another Russell skin, and you know how Russell does with skins. He does phenomenal. I just love how we can see like him as like a skeleton. He has the spider like legs crawling out of his back. And his theme. His theme is an absolute banger. I'm pretty sure it was Neuer was here. I don't know how to pronounce their name, but he absolutely did great. Banger theme for an amazing skin. Just overall, is Sparky glazed? Yes, very much so. But I understand why, because Sparky is extremely cool, and I'm happy we got him as a skin. And you may be wondering, wasn't there another skin from the Megan event? If so, why is it above Sparky? Don't worry guys, we'll get to it very soon. But Sparky overall, really awesome, amazing, really deserving of the most expensive skin in the game. 1,000 Piggy tokens? I never thought I'd see the day. Next is Season 8's final tier reward skin, the Jawbreaker. This skin is epic. Everything about this skin is just awesome. The design is phenomenal. The animations are great. The jump scare is one of the best in the game. He literally puts a bear trap on your head and he slams down on it and it closes. That's super cool. That's probably the coolest jump scare in the game. And his jump scare sound, like the sound he makes is just really cool too. But I really have to say the main thing about this skin has to be the theme. I'm not gonna lie guys, the Jawbreaker's theme might actually be on par with Sam's theme. No lie. That doesn't mean I think Sam's theme is bad now, because I love Sam's theme just as much as I did back then. But this is really up there too. This is definitely top 3 themes in the entire game. And that's why I have to think the Jawbreaker is phenomenal. He's super cool. I know I keep saying the same thing over and over again, but it's the Jawbreaker, guys. Like, what else do I say? He has a great design, great audio, great jump scare, all of it. This is one of the most perfect skins ever. Just, those are my 2 favorite things about this skin. The jump scare and the soundtrack. That's the really good stuff, but that doesn't mean the skin's bad. It's still really awesome, and I love the Jawbreaker a lot. Now, I can finally talk about the next skin, and my god, I have been waiting to talk about this skin for so long. Let's finally get to it. We are finally here, guys. I can finally talk about my GOAT, Centrel. I love Centrel. He is awesome. He's better than Rachna. I love Centrel. Let's start off with design. People just don't like this skin because it's ugly. Come on, guys. There's way uglier skins than Centrel. It could be worse. It's so unique. He's like the longest skin, I think, because he's a centipede. But he's cool. He has got a really cool gas mask. He has a whole cyborg arm, which is really cool. And look at all those legs he has. And his animations are really great too. The way he just sways his arms around, and his jump scare is really cool too. The way he grabs you and the way he socks his arm into your face. Like, how could you not love that? That's just really cool. People were saying the animations were lazy on Centrel. I just don't agree at all. I think the animations are really good. Considering with other Piggy collabs with major IPs, this is better than Electra. This skin's miles better than Electra. But one thing Electra has over Centrel is the soundtrack. Her soundtrack is actually good, but Centrel is just kind of weird, mumbling sounds. But I can finally talk about this. I can finally talk about it. Listen to this. Listen to this. I want you to listen to Centrel's jump scare sound. Listen to Central's jump scare sound. Listen to this. Centrel has the best jump scare sound in the game. I finally got that off my chest. After like half a year, a little over half a year, I finally got it off my chest. Central's jump scare sound is so amazing. It is the best jump scare sound. I love that sound so much. It sounds like he's saying, "Oh wow," and then he socks you with his metal arm. If Centrel did not have that jump scare sound, he would have been so much lower on the list, I tell you. But that jump scare sound is so elegant to the ears. It pleases and massages my eardrums. I sound crazy right now. Just, this is how much I love Centrel. I love the design. The design's great, but it's just the jump scare sound that really puts it up for me. And he was also the skin for a really cool event that I feel like was overhated. The Megan event was actually pretty fun, I can't lie. And the reward skin being Centrel is just amazing. Centrel's really cool, and it really sucks that people don't like him. Well, there are people that do like him. It just sucks, because he's one of the rare skins in the entire game, and he deserves so much more love. He has the best jump scare sound, like I said. I will run that into the ground. Centrel has the best jump scare sound out of any skin in the entire game. He deserves so much more love, it's crazy. I love Centrel with all my heart. And I was even considering putting him in the top 10 before some of the other skins came out. So I love Centrel very much. He deserves so much more love, and that's all I'll say. Centrel is super underrated. Next up is my beloved Frostiggy Ice Queen. The version of Frostiggy that's just 100 times better. I love everything about the skin. I love her outfit. Her dress is detailed and staff wand looking thing with the glowing snowflake, I'm pretty sure that is. Her cape is cool too. Her tiara crown thing. And her theme is so much better than original Frostiggy. Just overall, just such a huge glow up from the original Frostiggy. And this definitely deserves a super high spot on the list. And that's what I gave her. Definitely one of my favorite Advent Calendar rewards ever. I love Frostiggy Ice Queen a lot. You know her. You love her. It's Mrs. P, guys. Come on. It's Mrs. P. She's epic. Why would she not be this high on the list? Now, I love Mrs. P. She has an amazing design, and I gotta admit, she is an upgrade from the original Mr. P skin. Her theme is nice, it's calm, it's elegant, and it really captures Mrs. P. Her design is really nice, and the attention to detail is really good too. Around like every, I think, 2.5 minutes, she starts to decay more. She grows like flowers on her face, and has like little particles floating around her. Like just detail like that. It's just simple and nice, and it's really shows a lot of the care that's been put into the skin. And overall, just the existence of the skin just means a lot to me. No joke. Like, you probably can't tell by my skin inventory, but believe me, I've been playing Piggy since like February 2020, and the fact that we finally have a Mrs. P skin just means so much to me. I was extremely excited when the Mrs. P skin came out. And just the fact that she's finally a skin after nearly 5 years since Piggy's release, it's just amazing, and I love it. It means the world to me, because this game means a lot to me. I remember back in 2020, people were always like, when are we going to get the Mrs. P skin? Little did they know, we'd only have to wait like another 5 years, and we finally got her. And now, 6 years after Piggy's release, I can comfortably say Miss P is definitely an amazing skin still. But she's just been overshadowed a little bit by a lot of the other really cool skins that came out this year. But that does not make her bad. She's still just amazing. I like her. I like her a lot. So if you have Mrs. P, go play as her. And if you don't have her, we'll go get her. She's a permanent quest skin, and she's definitely worth it. I like Mrs. P. She's very neat, and I'm happy we finally have her as a skin. Like I said before, it means a lot to me. This is crazy. Why is Mousy Elf so high, you may ask? I don't know. I just have a huge bias. I just love Mousy Elf. I'm just happy we have an alternate skin for Mousy. I'm just really happy about this skin's existence. This is nuts, I know, but it's just how Drew BK3 rolls. He loves skins like this. But I explained why I love Mousy Elf, and I really don't want to keep going on about skins I've already talked about, but you all know that I love this skin a lot, and it's one of my favorite Advent Calendar rewards. So I'm not going to keep going on and on about why I love the skin so much, because I've already talked about it, and the next skin I'm about to talk about, I haven't talked about before, so let's get to that one. I finally get to talk about my goat, Boris. Oh my god, this is a great skin. I love Boris. He was the first Pig.64 skin I got, and my god, I tell you, when I completed the boss fight in the fighting game, and I finally got Boris, you don't understand how happy I was. I was like a kid on Christmas morning. I was so happy, and I looked at my skins, and I saw Boris, and that's awesome, and I played as him that night, and just awesome. I don't know, it was all epic. I was still working on getting Nor, but the fact that I still got Boris and I finally got at least one Pig.64 skin just made me really happy, because Boris is just awesome. He's really awesome. First of all, the design. This dude is built like a meatball. He's the big, hunky, strong man. He has giant arms, and like in his jump scare, he like socks you in the face like 2 times. And just like the other Pig.64 skins, he has these loud, scary sounding stomp, like pow, pow. Like it's super intimidating. I really feel like the Pig.64 skins were meant to scare players into thinking, wow, these players are good, and they're going to be ruthless. Just Boris is awesome, design-wise and animation-wise. And his theme, I love Boris's theme. It starts off simple with a doo 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 doo, and then it goes like a little doo 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 doo, and then the beat just drops like crazy. Also, is it me, or does Boris's theme kind of sound like For the Damaged Coda a little bit? I'm gonna play a little bit. I'll probably get copyrighted though. Wow, there is no way this video will ever get monetized in the future after doing that, but I had to prove a point. Just overall, I love Boris. He's magnificent. This skin is phenomenal. But there is another Pig.64 bot skin that I have not talked about yet, but we will get to eventually. But for now, Boris is the second best bot skin from Pig.64, but let's move on. Now, just like Vulture, this skin was also super overhated when it came out because a lot of people were using it. But after all of this, I have to say, Horns is one of the best skins in the game. Hands down. Yeah, I'm so sick of hiding it. Horns is friggin' epic. He's so overhated, but he's one of the best skins ever. His design, amazing. Based off the character from Shipwreck 64. All of it's great. His animations, great. They're stiff, just like Vulture, because they're both from the same game. His jump scare animation, freaking fantastic. He literally, like, grabs your neck. I'm not trying to be violent, but he grabs your neck, and, like, he twists your neck and stuff. And there's, like, he gets, like, an entire, like, light blue filter to the jump scare, and his jump scare sounds so haunting, too. Yeah, like the haunting sound of it, and the echo, just, oh my god, I love it. It's so cool. Everything about the skin is awesome, down to the name itself, Horns with a Z. It sounds intimidating. Like, it sounds cool. I sound corny, but the name Horns sounds badass, and I'm tired of hiding it. Horns is one of the best skins in the game. I am so sick of hiding it. I love Horns. You should love Horns, because Horns is awesome. He deserves way more love. That's all I'll say. I am sitting in my car right now recording voice lines. I'm getting so passionate about Horns. God, just, Horns. Epic. You gotta love him. He's such a great skin. I'm tired of hiding it. Let's move on. Love you, Horns. Epic skin. That's right, baby. You don't know how much of a Daisy Fashionista fan I am. This skin placed number 10 out of like 104 on my Piggy 2025 skins list. That's how much I love this skin. I love Daisy Fashionista so much that she's my top 10 skin of 2025. Isn't that nuts? I bet it is nuts. I'm literally going crazy over the skin because I love it. To be honest, all advent calendar skins are great, but there's just something about Daisy Fashionista and her design. It just, I just love it. I just have such a huge bias towards Daisy Fashionista. I just can't help it. I'll totally understand. You guys think Devil Frostbite Matriarch is better? You guys think Crystallized Race is better? Totally understandable. I totally get it. I just have such a huge bias for this skin. I just can't explain why. Just her design, just mainly her design. She's very cute, and her coat and her hat, just really awesome. And I just can't get over the skin. I'm just such a huge fan of it. And in my opinion, yes, she was just only the first day on the advent calendar, but she still deserves so much more love. She has such a nice, unique, and cute design. I just think she deserves so much more than this. She's always, like, near the bottom on every single list I see. I just don't agree. She's just unique. She's nice. I just love Daisy Fashionista. I can't explain it. That's crazy. I literally love this skin so much that she's literally 10th place out of like over 100 skins on my list. That's, oh my god, I'm going crazy. She's just, yeah. Seriously, Daisy Fashionista, really big fan of her. She definitely deserves more love. Big fan of her. I keep saying the same thing over and over again because I'm trying to get my point across. Huge fan of Daisy Fashionista. Rain Dessa Sweet, another underrated skin. Just, I've been such a huge fan of the skin ever since she released. I love the colors, I can't talk. The lights that change colors. I just love her design in general. Rain Dessa Sweet. She looks sweet. She's covered in ice cream and candy. And she looks like she's made out of a gingerbread material. Just a huge fan. I'm really happy Rain Dessa finally got a proper alternate skin that she deserves. And it's so much better than her 2020 design. This is hands down the best Dessa skin. Like, I love original Dessa, but this is just so much better. It's so unique. Like I said before, the moment I saw her on the poster for the advent calendar, I'm like, ooh, this skin looks epic. I wonder what she's going to be like in game. And in game, she does not disappoint. She is phenomenal. I love this skin so much. If you have this skin, consider yourself lucky, because I consider myself lucky that I have this skin, and she's epic, and she deserves a lot more love. Angel Whiteout Queen. I already explained why I love this skin. It's just beautiful. It is such an amazing design. She has such better animations compared to her original design, and she has unique emote animations, just all of that. Just so much I love about one Piggy skin crammed into one. I love skins like this. Hopefully we can get some more in the future. I'm just such a huge fan of skins like this where just almost every single part to it is perfect. If it weren't for her new animations, then she probably would have been lower on the list. But she got new animations. She's very elegant. It's beautiful. I can't help but love it. If she did not have the sliding effect, then she possibly could have been in the number 5. But still, what we have is amazing. I love Angel Whiteout Queen a lot. I love Chef Kitty. You should love Chef Kitty. We should all love Chef Kitty, because she's a great skin. She was definitely one of my most anticipated rewards for the advent calendar, and her skin does not disappoint. Her animations are great. I love the way she spins the pan around her jump scare. I love her stun animation where the pan falls flat on her face, and her design overall is just really cute. If it weren't for the pink apron, then she probably would have been a few spots lower. But just overall, she's such a great design. I really enjoy her skin a lot. That's why she was 3rd place in my advent calendar rewards ranking. And that's why she's in 7th place in my 2025 skins list all around. I just love this skin, and how could you not love her? She's just unique, and that's what I like about her. Just a nice, simple skin. But it has a lot of depth to it, considering the animations and all of that. Just grasping at straws here, guys. I love this skin. Really nice. Drew PK3, why is this pelican so high on the list? I'll explain why. Ever since I saw Percy in Piggy.exe, I was like, wow, I really wish that was a skin, because he looks great. I love his design. And then once I realized the quest you gotta do in Tower Heroes to get him, I'm not kidding. Getting Percy was the hardest Piggy skin quest I have ever done, ever. Harder than Nor himself. And this is without doubt, as someone who's done some stuff in gaming, I've 100%ed LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga twice. This is definitely one of the most challenging things I have ever done in my history of gaming. Why is that? Because I absolutely suck at tower defense games. I'm not kidding. It took me over a week to finish the final part, the actual tower defense part. That was the hardest thing I've ever done in anything Roblox related. And I tell you, the night I got Nor, I came home from work and I was like, you know what? I'm going to try and finish up this quest and get Nor. So I finished the firewall obby, and then I finally did the Nor boss battle. It was like 1 in the, it was almost 2 in the morning, and I finally got Nor. I finally went to sleep, and the next morning I woke up and I'm like, you know what? Let me try and get Percy this time. I have a really strong feeling that I'll get him. And you know what? I did it, and the first try, I beat it. I'm not kidding. The silly, goofy sounds I made once I beat that final boss were crazy. I was ecstatic to finally see Percy. That, if you guys remember that old community post I made where I posted about getting Nor, Boris, and Percy, that was right that morning, right when I got Percy. It's such an accomplishment to me. Just overall, just June 2025 was kind of a nutty month for Piggy and me in general. Getting Percy was the hardest thing I've ever done in Piggy. And I stand by that. Anyway, I love Percy. I love his design. He has great animations, all of that. I just love his design. I love he's a pelican, which is really cool. I love his animations. I love the way he struts, marches forward. I love his jump scare. He grabs you by the shoulders and he just slams down your head with his beak. That's really cool. Now, I know people say Percy's the least coolest out of the Pig64 bots. I just disagree. I just love Percy a lot. And like I said before, he was the most challenging skin for me to ever get in the history of Piggy. And just one of the hardest things I've done in gaming in general. That's how badly I suck at tower defense games. But it was just right after I defeated Nor, I just had this feeling, I can do it. I can get Percy. And you know what? I did. I finally did it. And I may not have Sterling, but I am a proud owner of Percy, Boris, and Nor, even if Sterling's missing from the group. I love Percy. How could you not love him? I am a huge Percy fan. That's why he's absolutely one of my favorite skins in the entire game. I am a proud Percy owner. I love Percy. And with that, we are now in the top 5 skins. And I think you guys know what these next 5 will be. Come on, guys. You got to admit, Nor is awesome. Just the entirety of Pig64 is such a crazy and wacky adventure. The entire Piggy community, while Pig64 Part 2 released, was just nutty. Just everything going on around June 2025 for Piggy. It was just nutty, and it was such an amazing adventure. And the reward skin for being Pig.64 is totally worth it. Nor is without doubt one of the best skins in the entire game, and I'm not shy of saying that. I don't want to sound basic, but it's true. He is one of the best skins in the game. We can't deny that. He's literally like a rat glitch inside of a TV. That's awesome. People say he's harder to get than Tio. Who knows? Maybe he is harder to get than Tio. I don't know. I don't know which one's harder. I can't really decide. So I want you guys to guess. You guys guess which skin is harder to get. Well, not guess, just give me your opinion. Which skin do you think is hard to get, Tio or Nor? So overall, I love Nor. We can't deny that. We do love Nor. Nor is awesome. And just Pig.64 in general is just such a fascinating experience. We can't deny that. Nor is goated, and I'm not shy of saying it. We love him. You knew these ones were coming. We gotta talk about the Twilight skins. Wow, the Twilight skins are just... they're perfect, in my opinion. These are definitely the best season skins we've had. Now, if it was just Sheepy and Bunny in their normal forms, that'd be okay. Like, they'd still be good, but they change into a shadowy ghost form, which is just awesome. That's really cool. Now, in my opinion, I think when it comes to Twilight Sheepy, Scientist Sheepy has the best overall design, but Twilight Sheepy is just cooler, just because because of her animations, she can turn into her ghost form, just all of that. It's super cool. No joke, these are some of the best skins in the entire game. It really sucks that the Jawbreaker, everyone paid attention to the Jawbreaker, but no one really gave the Twilight skins a chance. And it sucks because I think the Twilight skins are probably top 10 skins in the entire game, in my opinion. Now, I do think you can tell that a lot of love and care, but I will say one thing about Twilight Sheepy that I prefer over Bunny. I like her animation when she turns into her ghost form. She does a little cartwheel, so I think that's pretty cool. That's the one thing Twilight Sheepy has over Twilight Bunny. But overall, these skins are still S-tier skins, and I love them for that. These are amazing skins. Let's get to the last one. You also knew she was coming. Twilight Bunny is phenomenal. Actually, Twilight Bunny was going to be number 1 in the ranking. But 2 other skins came along that kind of overshadowed her a little bit. But Twilight Bunny is still perfect. This skin is pretty much perfect. I love that we finally got a reference to the old Shadow Bunny from the Outpost map. The fact that we got a reference to that, modern day, is just amazing. I love this skin for that. And overall, this skin is just top tier. The animations, everything. Just, you cannot go wrong with this skin. I'm so happy that we finally have a really, really good alternate skin for Bunny. I love pretty much everything about this skin. And I'm just so happy that Season 8 The Decaying was a thing. Because, my god, the rewards in there were fantastic. Better than Season 7, in my opinion. Season 8 is better than Season 7. I'm just going to say that. It was just better. With that said, we are now heading into the top 2. Let's see what's in store for us. Yep, it's an advent calendar skin. Pum Piggy Snowy. I absolutely adore Snowy Pum Piggy. The amount of lists I've seen where Pum Piggy Snowy is near the bottom, I'm sorry, I just don't agree. Pum Piggy Snowy is extremely unique. It's Pum Piggy, but there's snow and ice scattered all over her and she's shivering. Now, I know that's very basic, but I just can't help but love this skin. If you've seen in the past, I am a huge fan of Pum Piggy. I love her music, her animations, her jump scare. She's just a good, classic Piggy skin. And like I said before, she's one of my favorite Halloween skins, and one of my favorite extra skins in general. And now, this takes the cake as my favorite Christmas skin. Well, I wouldn't even consider it a full-on Christmas skin, just like a winter-themed skin. And just when I got the notification, the Twitter notification that accidentally spoiled day 2 for me, and it showed that Pum Piggy Snowy was a thing, I hopped onto Piggy right away and claimed the reward. And I was so happy the rest of the night, just seeing Snowy Pum Piggy, an alternate skin for Pum Piggy, in my inventory. That's just great, and it makes me very happy that my goat finally got an alternate skin. So, I love Pum Piggy Snowy a lot. Like, a lot, because, you know, she's second place in my ranking video. Second place out of like 100 plus skins, which is crazy. And finally, we are at the skin that is in first place. You all knew this one was coming. Enjoy, everybody. Yeah, Ghosty Pirate is my favorite skin in the entire game. End of story. I love this skin. Well, obviously I do. It's my favorite skin. It's first place in the 2025 ranking video. It's first place. Of course I love it. But my god, I just can't help it. I was so happy when I got her. Now, I did see the advent calendar leaks, and I did know that a Ghosty alternate skin was coming. But I didn't let that blind me from all the other rewards. And then, when I got her, Christmas night, it just made me so happy. This was the best Christmas present Piggy could have gotten me. I just love this skin, because original Ghosty, both Ghosties are my favorite skin. There's a tie between them. That's all I'll say. I love both Ghosties. They're both my favorite. And this is just Ghosty, but with so much more substance to her. She has a cool outfit. She has a little budgie on her shoulder. And her theme, God, her theme is fantastic. It's so dramatic and awesome. It's so cinematic sounding. Just overall, such a great skin. And I totally understand why some people wouldn't love her as much as I do. But I'm Drew PK3. My favorite skin is Ghosty, so of course I'm going to love her. Just when I first bought Ghosty back in August 2020 when she first released, little did I know that 5 years later there would be a huge Piggy winter event, and then there'd be an alternate skin for her. And imagine if I just went back in time to my old self and was like, hey, in 5 years she's gonna have another skin. Look forward to that. I'm like, oh, cool. So yeah, that's why I am proud to say Ghosty Pirate is my favorite skin of 2025 and my favorite skin in the entire game. And I am done preaching. And that was every 2025 Piggy skin ranked. And I just want to give a thank you to everyone who helped me out with this video and everybody who stayed patient and waited for this video to come out. It truly means the world to me. When I uploaded the 2024 ranking, I thought to myself, okay, if this does well, then maybe I can start making Piggy videos on my channel. And you know what? That's what happened. And now I'm a Piggy YouTuber. And I really do appreciate the small fan base I've grown over the past nearly a year. It really means a lot, and I'm really happy people go out of their way to comment and like my videos and all that stuff. So I want to give a sincere thank you to everybody who worked on this video with me, and yeah, a big shout out to everybody. Stay tuned for what I have next for this year in 2026. Till then, I'm Drew PK3, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.